Masters for a second. Like, of course, with He-Man Masters, of course, it's the iconic science fantasy superhero cartoon toy comic book, you name it, series. There was, of course, originally toys, then you doing some comic books around the same time, then you've had other cartoon shows or comics. And actually, by like Marvel Star Comics and then you have like I think Marvel publishing DC for the longest time, and Dark Horse with the Masters Revelations, and then other companies too. So yeah, and then like it's basically in the science fantasy universe, basically it's basically Planet Eternia. It's like high tech stuff, like in other sci-fi stuff, but it's also fantasy, like magic and like tech, dragons and wizards and like goblin dwarves and such, and kind of fantasy creatures, like horses, unicorns, and such like that. Like yeah, and then like what's his name? It's quest called William's Quest Prince. I don't know if it. Randor is basically the Prince of Eternia. He's the son of King Randor. He's the only child and heir to the throne, to the House of Randor, basically. So yeah, and basically, of course, as everyone knows, He-Man's arch nemesis is Skeletor, but all around He-Man is like the science fantasy. He's like this science. He's a science fantasy superhero. He's got a sword, power sword. Yeah, and then like yeah, and yeah. So yeah, and then like he's got like unicorn, and there's like my fantasy creatures like dragons, unicorns, horses, and then he's got like sci-fi stuff like robots, spaceships, laser guns, laser swords, and yeah, and you get the idea. And you can travel across space. You can travel across dimension. There's like dimensional travel, alternate universes, multiverse, and yeah, and pretty women too. Yeah, pretty women. Yeah. He's got things like cosmic key and such, and yeah, and then like he's got like like allies like Man Arms, Tila, and yeah, and of course Skeletor. Like he's got like Evil Ant, Buzz Off, Beast Man. Merman is, I think, kind of acts like an anti-hero. There's Moss Man. Kind of is like, I think he kind of starts out as like an anti-villain, and he becomes an anti-hero, and then it's like Strauss. It's kind of blurs the line between a hero and a villain and anti-hero at times, kinda. Yeah, and then like no, it's Zodak. I'm thinking of Zodak. Yeah, and then Zodak, he's really just an ally of He-Man. Well, he's kind of got kind of a neutral morality. So yeah, and then like yeah, and yeah,